Hey everybody, this is Angela, aka Sassy, and Happy New Year! This is our first video of 2021, and we hope that it is only the beginning of many more. Now, in front of you, as you can see, there's a lot of food. One, I haven't really eaten anything today. Definitely haven't had dinner. But what I wanted to showcase, I feel like I was like, whoa, I just want some seafood to go with it. So what we are going to be actually the star of the plate today are, this is a Jonah's crab, and let me turn it around. It's a Jonah's crab claw. And this is a stone crab claw. They are different. They're in the same family, but they are different. Now, these Jonah claws are like for appetizers. They're already cooked. You really don't have to do anything to them. However, I did put them in the water for a little while as a seafood, just because I wanted it to have some flavor. And now the stone claw, these things are super duper hard. They're really hard. So what I had to do is literally take a hammer to them. The meat is good. I have not had the stone crab claw, but I have had the Jonah crab claws, and I kind of like their meat really well. What's interesting about the stone crab, and I believe it's for Jonas as well, they break their claws off and they throw the crabs back. They do not eat the entire crab, if my memory serves correctly, but I believe it does. They just break those off because, as you know, crabs can regenerate their limbs. So what I did make me some butter sauce. Now this is, I literally threw it together. I used butter, but I didn't. If you pay attention to all of the other butter sauces, they'll have like 4 sticks of butter in their sauces. I didn't want that. I just wanted, so what I did to balance off the butter, I used chicken broth. And what I added to it, I put a lot of garlic. I chopped up some onions. I put a half a jalapeno pepper, but it wasn't one of them little ones. It was, so I used about that much jalapeno pepper. And some Italian seasoning and maybe some lemon pepper. I know I did put a lemon in it. So what we're going to do first is I'm just going to tackle, and I'm sorry you can't see, I just don't have room. I'm going to tackle, and taste this sauce. The Jonah claw. What I love about it is the fact it doesn't taste fishy. It's a good consistency, because I'm all about that, how it feels, so I can't eat shrimp. So the meat is really good. I mean, it almost tastes like a type of fish. And Lord have mercy, this is good. Which I did boil it in some Florida seasoning, garlic butter mix. I put a little bit of lemon pepper, and I chopped some garlic up. And can you believe I didn't bring a napkin, but it'd be all right. Now this we're gonna struggle with. I did bring my crab crackers, and they all the way over here. Excuse me. To see if we can't get it off, because I'm telling you, I cracked them, and I actually cracked them before I put them in the water to try to get the seasoning on the inside, but this might not even be a good one to try, because I didn't crack it a lot. And I'm telling you, these things are thick. And they say stone, that means stone. Man. If no one really told me, I don't think I would realize that these are crab. They do not have any type of crabbish taste. I mean, the meat is sweet. Y'all, I'm telling you, these things are so hard. I'm gonna have to get them. Wait a minute, there we go. That's the inside of the claw. Which, you know, on any crab, the claw meat is the sweetest meat. Even on, when you're talking about snow crab, and it is a very sweet crab from jump. But I might have to pick, when I tell y'all think I'm joking. This thing, they are really stone crab. And it's hard to get the meat out as far as cracking. I should have cracked this one a little bit more. But number one, my sauce is on point. I did that sauce. I also added some red pepper, and I added some red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper. It kind of gave it a sweet taste. I didn't want any sugar necessarily because I'm not into sweet sauce. But y'all have got to get some of this. Now, I will say for Goldsboro, North Carolina, the only place I have seen the stone crab claws or the Jonah's crab claws is at Harris Teeter. And from my understanding, they are seasonal. But the Jonah's crab claws, they come in a bag. And the stone crab, you have to actually get in the seafood case. But if you are not a crab lover, but you want to eat, because I'm telling you, I watch too much YouTube, and you want to eat some crab that don't taste like strong fishy, the crab claws are the way to go. These particular ones. I didn't tell you what I had, but I have some potatoes, and I have some corn, and I did 1 claw of snow crab and 1 of Dungeness crab. Which one do y'all like better? Do you like Dungeness or do you like snow? For me, I like Dungeness better. The shell is easier to crack, and once again, it's not as fishy. Now, for the snow crab, it's just a thing of, I like to crack the crab. The meat is okay. I don't like necessarily the consistency of it, the way, it's kind of like that. I don't really care for that. But I love cracking them. I mean, I've watched YouTubers crack them all the time. And so that's all I want to do. And even down to the colossal king crab, it's something about hearing them cut the crab. And I'm like, I just want to do that. And I don't want to eat it. But this, I don't know why. I just like cracking. And I let this sit too long. Yeah, because it broke. Because normally it got soft. Because I was running my mouth. Normally when you break that, it comes out as one. You don't try to break both sides. You just break it enough so that the shell it'll slide off. And of course, while I'm doing it, it wouldn't do right today of all days. But it's all right. I know how to crack them. But then this is next. See how it just slides right off? I love that. But this crab is pretty good. really good. It's not a strong taste. And I got these from Carly C's. That's good. And this sauce is banging, y'all. I said I wanted to come up with my own sauce. And not that I'm going to try to market it or anything like that. But I want to have something that I could say Sassy did. You know what I mean? Yeah, these need to be a little harder. Because they ain't doing right. See that? You see how it's just like children. When you need them to do something, they don't do right. I might have cooked them too long, but they're soft. Normally, when you take them right out and you don't let them sit, or you put them in the oven for a little while, the shells are really, they're harder. So if they're harder, that means that they'll slide out easier. Because I bought these maybe a couple days ago. This end always does right, but not the part with the meat. This is good. I mean, man, I about need some company. I did that. Those are good. God. I guess let's move on to, I'll move on to a Dungeness crab. And with this, a lot of times people can they use their teeth. I don't like using my teeth unless they're hard. I'm trying to hold on to them. But the shell on them cracks so much easier. You don't have to use the crackers or anything. If you watch YouTube like I do, you see people, they just use their teeth, but they're young. I'm trying to hold on to these jokers as long as I can. But honestly, I'm all over here. Eating everything else. Except the crab, the claws that I'm supposed to be showing y'all. But this is all good. I got the Dungeness crabs. I ordered them. I ordered them from Vital Choice online. They came fresh the next day. Well, frozen. But once again, I just wanted to share with you the difference between a Jonah claw and a stone crab. And these really are perfect for appetizers. If you want to do shrimp cocktail sauce with it, it's good. That's what they're for. God, I love that meat. I really love the meat of that. But that's it. That's all we have. It's the new year. We're going to try to have some new content. We're going to try, y'all pray for me, to have consistent content. If you have any ideas, once again, please inbox me. I need help. I don't know everything. If there's something you want me to try, I will. And we'll go from there. So until next time, happy eating, delicious eating, and continue to taste and see. Take care.